I'm doing visual things, photographies, videos, stuff like that. And at least my train ticket expired when I was still in Europe. I love this country. It's like, it's super varied. You can find like absolute peace. I think I need to just find like a balance between working life and traveling and like spiritual. Well, I met many people on this trip actually here in India that like really inspire me, you included. Hello. I'll be talking with Hemant, who is there, and yeah, my name is Arto, and I'm from Finland. My education, I've been studied twice, and I don't know what I want to do like when I grow up, but I'll see on the way, I guess. I've been studying tourism as well, like when I didn't know what I want to do when I grow up. About my career,
Yeah.
I'm doing visual things, like photographies, videos, stuff like that, and for many kind of clients, and I also done a couple of small documentaries abroad. Well, I started traveling when I think I was 18 when I first went for this interrail trip for 1 month, or actually it was a bit more than 1 month, I think. And at least my train ticket expired when I was still in Europe, and I had to like come back without a ticket, without any money, and I didn't have like phone charger even, so it was kind of a struggle. But yeah, I started from there, and my first trip to Asia was when I was maybe 21, 22. And from there on, I've been in Asia, like not every year, but I've been trying to come as often as I can. Because I don't like winter that much, so like being here in warmth, it gives me like good feel, and yeah, I feel good here. Yeah. I've been also like traveling in Australia, New Zealand, South America, also mid-America, like Guatemala, El Salvador, Cuba, Nepal a couple of times also, and Sri Lanka, now here. Yeah.
How is your experience in India?
I love this country. It's like, it's super varied. You can find like absolute peace, just like there's nobody around you, and just like nature and you and your friends. And at the same time, like you can just like travel a couple of hours and you can be in a major city that is like complete chaos. Like everybody's like all the cars are honking, and all the people are like, there are so many people around, like drinking chai, like sitting in the street, or like in these small shops, and like there is so much going on, like all the time. So it's like amazing. So I think India is like a land of extremes in a way. So you can find like both sides. You can find the peace, but you can also feel like you are in the middle of life, kind of. I think many people have like failed in life in kind of way, like you have this expectation that you want, what do you want to be like at what age or whatever, and usually it doesn't go that way. Like we have these failures, like, but I think the failures are more like time related, like more accomplishment related, that have like nothing really to do with like real life. They are just like kind of like semi-materialistic stuff that you have been missing, like I want to have a nice car, or I want to have a nice apartment, or anything like that. Like I thought it would be something that I like really like and need. For me, I think it's more important to enjoy life in general than to have these material possessions, I guess. But I'm not married, I don't have kids, so, and I'm 40, so I could be, I guess, like it could be like the next thing, like a big life change. But I don't want to give up traveling either, so let's see how it's going to I'm excited about the future. You know, I don't have any kind of I don't have any regrets, I would say, except maybe working too much at times. I think in a way this is a turning point for me. Like I just turned 40 on this trip, and I feel like I found more of myself like in last like 2-3 years than I've been in the like 10 last ones. So I think I'm going in the right direction. I think I need to just find like a balance between working life and traveling and like spiritual well-being and life turning point. It's right here right now, like it's like always right here right now. But I feel that like every point in your life can be a turning point, and it's about like very little things that you do. Like you decide to go like with a train that leaves like 1 hour fast like later, and you meet this amazing person that you travel with somewhere, and you meet new people and you see new places, and it's like happening in India like a lot. Like you just meet these people and you get these opportunities to do stuff. So it's about like, and they can be like big things in your life. You can figure out something that you didn't realize you had before, or that you had like longing for or like passion for, and it's all about like little things. I don't know if there's a like turning point in my life. Maybe like when I was born, and the next one was like when I moved away from home, and yeah, I don't know. Stuff like that. I don't feel like there's a single turning point. It's always like turning somewhere. I've met many people on this trip actually here in India that like really inspire me, you included, and like it's so nice to see you're searching for like you're so inspired on life and curious, and in constant. I don't know how you feel yourself, but like you are like open for change. You're open for like, you know, you're like 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 a coloring book that is like that you know you can paint it with any colors though. But yeah, I've met some inspiring people on this trip, and like people's stories inspire me a lot, like what they have done for themselves and for like whatever is their like life story. It's like really inspiring to me, and see what they're doing with passion. And, yeah, just curiosity. I don't have like a role model, like celebrity, like George Clooney in ER. Yeah, it could be nice to be him, but like I don't really care, to be honest.
Any childhood sweet memories?
Any childhood sweet memories? When I was a kid, like I come from like middle class, lower middle class family. Like we didn't have too much stuff, but we had like food and like house and stuff like that, and car that we could go around with, and but not every year, but like in many years we had this like 1 week of traveling to somewhere warm, like during winter, like Spain or Greece or somewhere like abroad. And I was always like really inspired by these trips, because you could see like new style of buildings, you could see like new people, and you could see like that this world is like different everywhere. So that's like really inspiring as a kid, because like as a kid, when you don't have these experiences on other cultures and other like ways of living, I'm not saying that like if you go to Tenerife you will see another like way of living, because it's like really touristy area. It's similar if you go to Goa, like you can find places like Goa anywhere, but in general like Goa has this certain kind of vibe in it, like how people are there, like how the local people, like how they act and how they are. And it's like when you experience something like that, I've even never went to Goa though, but like in Spain in general, or Greece or wherever in Europe, people are still different. And when you experience that, like people are different because of their cultural background, of the places where they live, like how they you know, what they do, what they, you know, how's their life, and it gives you this idea that you can be in constant change, and you can change things like by going somewhere, I guess. Trips abroad. That my first memory is from Spain when I was 3 years old. We went to this Loro Pargue parrot park, and I can remember a big parrot from there. It was red and it had like blue on cheeks and like kind of like white stripes and stuff like that. I can still remember that. I can still remember the vibe that was in this garden. Best advice for the youth.
Yeah.
Get to know yourself. Don't give a fuck what other people think of you. Be in peace with yourself. Be in peace with like people around you. Like meditate. Try to understand. Like don't judge. Don't discriminate. I once met this funny like Finnish older guy in Philippines. When we were having a Christmas dinner with friends. And we had like maybe 9 Finnish people there for some reason, I don't know, just middle of nowhere in Philippines. And there was this older guy who came like, and he said, stay in school and do less glue. I think that's a really good advice.
This is the first video of you.
Yeah, this is the first video. I think it's good, like what you're doing. If you want to get people to see the world differently, I guess I'm sure it happens like a lot of it happens like through people. You can either read or you can like listen to podcasts or whatever, but like if you actually like experience like human interaction, like even through like video like this, but like in general, I think it gives more. And when it's like it's unfiltered, and I like honest talk about like how you feel and what have been like the big revelations in your life, I guess. Yeah, that's good. And definitely like I will start to follow you. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Hemmoveli.